need to tell you something about myself. I was born and raised in Lugansk, town in Donbass, in the eastern part of Ukraine. Lugansk was my home, but Russia took it away in 2014. Have you ever had someone take you home? Mine, yes. I moved to Kyiv, and this city became my new home. Started my career as a radio manager, TV host, and then I started filming and traveling by my own. You may know me because of my travel videos. And yeah, I've traveled a lot. But I also enjoyed my life in Kyiv, making plans, hanging out with my friends, just lived, you know. All of this ended up on February 24. At about 6 a.m., I've heard probably the most scary words in my entire life.
Anton, просыпайся, у нас война началась.
War divided my life and life a million of Ukrainians into before and after. What was hard to believe in has become a new reality. This war changes everything.
Kyiv, the aftermath of the attack.
And I'm here to tell you what it feels like when war comes to your homeland. First day of war, you totally mixed up, you just don't know what to do. The whole day I'm listening terrifying sounds of fighter jets. Sirens has become the new soundtrack of my life. It seems that your whole life is rolled up into a tube. You just don't believe that it's actually happening right now. Seems like it's just a nightmare, but you can't wake up. From my apartment, I decided to move to a safer place. It was the nearest hotel with underground parking. For a few days, this hotel and its parking became as a Rwanda hotel for us. All residents and staff of the hotel, journalists and Red Cross employees were hiding here from bombing and shots. And meanwhile in Kyiv, just several kilometers from our relatively safer place, there was gunfire and some areas being stormed by Russian troops. I had never experienced such stress before. All you can do is just pray and spend your money to help Ukrainian forces. The most frightening thing in the morning is to pick up the phone. You're constantly scared to open some news chat and see that rocket ended up in your friend's or family house. This is probably the first war what goes almost in real time. You became obsessed with such news. Every minute you need new information. Messages start coming from friends who are hiding out of the town. The best message you can receive right now is, I am alive. Time, days a week, dates simply cease to exist. The countdown of your life now goes by the day of this war. Day before, all journalists and the Red Cross left the hotel. That was not a good sign. We decided to leave the city. While driving to see my mom, I passed Kyiv TV tower, just 15 minutes before Russian missile hit it. I drove the same road, same location, where was explosion and 5 people were killed. Next day, in heavy traffic, I left the city. This is how I looked like in the first day of war while recording an appeal to my Russian subscribers at my studio. And this is how I look right now, after 1 month of war. A lot of things happened, and what you've just heard, it's not the whole story. Every day I receive a lot of messages from my friends from all over Ukraine with their stories. From my friend Yuri from Kharkiv. Kharkiv under constant shelling. He's filming the devastating results of Russian bombings. Markets, schools, sports center. from my friend Ivan from Chernihiv. A beautiful old city, his hometown, burned and partly destroyed by Russian rockets.
Yeah, look at this. Jesus Christ. This is insanity just behind my back. The whole street, the whole house is just behind my back over there. They're totally destroyed.
From my friend Lera. Her mom and dad now in Mariupol. Almost the whole city is destroyed. People are trying to survive without water, electricity, heating and supplies for more than 3 weeks. Due to constant shelling, there is no access to the cemeteries, so people are being buried right in their own backyards. There is also no telephone service in the city, and people don't know what happened with their families. Are they alive or not?
Today is the 12th day since the last time I've heard the voices of my mom and dad.
Today, almost every Ukrainian has his own story, and I'm not gonna tell you all of them, but something I will tell you for sure. You also can help. Spread the truth about what's happening right now in Ukraine on your social media. This is really important, and it's something I want you to ask. About a week ago, I went back to Kyiv. My next episode will be about people, the city, and how it lives during Russian siege. Stay tuned, and glory to Ukraine.